Hi, my name is Shyla Sims. I'm an aspiring makeup artist. I've been doing makeup for around 3 to 4 years, and yeah, by the grace of God, we've been getting better and better each year, I think. So today we're going to be doing an everyday makeup look, something you probably wear to lunch or even to work. And yeah, I'm going to do my skincare first. I'm going to give you a little story time while I'm doing my skincare, and then after that we'll get into the makeup. So if you're interested, keep on watching. Okay, so you guys won't believe the weekend I've had. I'm about to do my skincare right now. My skin is trash. Let's just start off with that. My skin is trash. I don't have like an acne breakout or anything like that, but my skin is genuinely trash. Like I have big blemishes and stuff like that, and dark under eyes and all sorts of crosses, but in Jesus' name, we will find a solution. Right? So I do use this product Glazed by Spectra Beauty, right? That's currently the brand I'm working with right now. I have their cleanser, I have their mask, and I have their scrub, the Brighter Day scrub, and the turmeric honey mask. So it's basically everything basically has turmeric in it. So I'm just using that in hopes that it will brighten like the blemishes that I have on my face. So yeah, let me tell you about the weekend that I've had. Specifically today, because the piece of crosses. As you can see, I did my hair. Don't mind how it looks like right now. I tried doing a messy bun tutorial from TikTok, and you know that go already. Never work out. So yeah, I went to get my hair done. And I already sent the hairstylist a picture of what I wanted from like a couple days before, but she miscalculated. Now fear it said I wanted small braids and small parting. So she miscalculated how much hours that would have take, and me never know said that she did a plan for do. So we were both clueless for like half of the hours, and people, it took 12 hours and 10 minutes. I arrived there at 10 a.m. and I left at 12. I left at 12. I left at 11. No, I lie. I left at 11. Right? So it took all day to the point where I actually had to start helping her. By around 9 o'clock then time there, when she was like plaiting it out, I had to help her plait it out because I was tired. I wanted to go home and I was hungry. And if I never did buy the party in the morning, imagine where would I there? Where would I be? I'll know would I still there at the hairdresser. But like yeah. So I finally managed to finish, right? I was trimming my braids now. I called my taxi driver and asked him if I'm still there on the road because I need to get picked up, even though it would take like 30 minutes to an hour for me to finish braiding my hair completely, right? Him say him come off of the road because I come from Kingston, and can't blame him because he's an old man and I'm not gonna push him. So then now she called for her taxi driver what she usually go with because she knows that he's always on the road up until say 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock them time there, right? So anytime at night time at them time that she'd always call him. So that's what she did. So him say, yeah man, me pick her up in a 1 hour time. See, by the time she bought the hot water in my ear, she curled up the rod them and put it in the hot water. She called back the man and the man said, "I'm not pick me up. Don't business, them want to go home." And no matter how she beg him. Please. Nope, he was not picking me up, and I called my dad, he's not answering his phone. So I'm officially clueless as to how I'd reach home. I was not planning to stay at her house because we have a good relationship, but I think you should allow good relationships to like stay at a point. You understand? Be at arm's distance, right? So, hold on, let me wash my face. So then now, Miss Thing offer for my car's son walk me out a gate, like walk me out to the road, to the main road. And I said no because he's a teenager and he's very grumpy. And I don't really want her to bother him. And then we have to walk with somebody that's grumpy all the way out to the main road. So I decided I'd walk home. It's not impossible to walk home, but it's very far. And you have to walk up this very big hill and walk way around them. Some Kurokoro. I live in a Kurokoro. That is the truth. As God live it. I'm a country girl. I'm a country girl. Well, yeah. So yeah, no. Now I walk. And then apparently some people were coming from a 9-night. And should I left the water up on my face now? Yeah, some people were coming from a 9-night. And couple man did a walk like from the opposite direction towards me. So then I just pray the whole time so nobody now go touch me because I don't want no drama. You know, I'm not looking for trouble. You understand? Yeah, so this is the scrub that I'm putting on now. It's very soft. It's not like really harsh. And they say you can use it once every other day, I think, or every 2 days. But yeah, it's really soft. I like it. And it seems like it gives a brighter finish at the end. I don't know. Back to what I was saying. A couple people were coming from a 9-night and they were just trickling down a hill. But then there was a point where things got really lonely on the road now, and I was really starting to fret because at this time it was around 11:19 and time there. So approximately 11:20, this man was coming from around a corner. The corner was like at the bottom, at the foot of the hill, right? So he was coming around here and I was coming towards that point, right? Him go see me and then decided to say, him go walk with me all the way home, all the way back up that hill where he is coming from. So, and the 9-night apparently was very near to where I lived, right? I didn't like this idea. I did not like this idea at all because I don't know you where you come from. I never see you before. Then no, you must say, yeah man, I don't want you to walk home by yourself. And you say, because me never did want nothing to me. Me never want to catch no attitude with the man and then your ears me end up missing. I said, okay, alright, you can walk me half of the way. You can walk me half of the way. So then now we are walking, we are talking now, and I was just entertaining the conversation because like I said, I didn't want to give off bad vibes, and then boops, me end up on a t-shirt. So then now we were at the halfway point and I was thanking God because I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. This is tiring, I hate conversations. In past couple I'm friend them. They were leaning up on the back of a car. So then now, trying past him friend them now, apparently him want hype, saying catch one woman, because that's exactly what he said. He was just like, you know, so I catch that one there, I catch that one there. And I'm like, who catch what? Fish? Fish? Look like fish to you? May I wonder how would this man catch? Because apparently it was not me. I could have never me.
Insufficient funds. You ain't got no money. Woo.
Because this entire time, all me want to do, I walk down my yard and I don't want you to know where I live. After that, no, him decides to want to walk me all the way home because him no want him friend think say he lose up on the opportunity. And this whole time I wonder which opportunity he thinking take. No, reach close to where I live. One next corner was coming up. So I say, you know what? It's fine. Like, you don't have to walk with me any further. Your friends can't see you from where we're standing right now. So you can go. And I say, you sure say you're good though? And I say, yeah man, alright, I'm good. And him start pressuring me for my phone number. So I say, I just gave him my phone number because he insisted on calling. I gave him my actual phone number. I decided to say, when I reach home, I go block him.
Block. Delete the phone.
Because that's the only thing to do. I don't want in a relationship with nobody right now. And frankly, he looks very old. And I'm a lot younger than I look. So, yeah. The applicator there. Start up with the applicator. So I'm using the turmeric mask now. Turmeric and honey mask. So yeah. Him text me, what, must be yesterday morning? Him text me yesterday morning now, asking me how I am, how am I doing? And guess what I do? I not answer him, I block him. Because I not even did remember for block him when we did reach him, because I was so tired I just went to sleep. And that's how I committed my first Wicked Girl act on the 15th of July at approximately 2100 hours. That being said, be careful my loves out there. I didn't want to do it. I pray this man never sees me another day in his life. And I'm praying to God for protection from this. The chances of us booking up again is fair. Not high, but fair. It's a big community. And hopefully, it's big enough to the point where we will never see each other again. Bless the Lord in my soul. Alright, so the mask is on. And yeah, that was the story. I'm going to be so embarrassed watching this back. This should never reach the light of day. If it actually does, shall I disappoint you? Why am I this reach the media? Why did you not delete it when you said you were going to delete it? I'm disappointed in you, darling. Okay, so now we're going to get into the most challenging part of makeup for me personally. I've always had a problem with eyeshadow. A serious problem. Very serious problem. So I'm going to choose some colors that I need today. I think since I'm going for a simple look, I can go for like more for like nude colors. So like probably use this palette instead. So yeah, we're just going to go for a very simple look today. Nothing too complicated. Because people want me to say complicated looks take me around 3 to 5 hours because I'm not a professional. Half the time I'm just wondering, where do I go from here and what do I do? So yeah. So what I used to do, I used to like drag it across, like just drag the concealer across. Yeah, I use concealer for my base. I used to just drag the concealer across, but I realized that it's much better to just tap it in. I saw a hack for that on TikTok. I don't quite remember the name, but yeah. Just tap it in until it's like almost tacky, but not completely dry. By the way, does anybody know any good makeup stores in Jamaica? Because I know like every makeup store in Jamaica is very expensive, but I need some store that does not have just drugstore makeup. Like nothing is wrong with drugstore makeup, but I need something else. And I don't want to order it overseas and then have to pay customs when it comes because it's more than $50. So I'm just wondering if nobody just already have it in Jamaica and done something after I go through so much classes for one piece of product. So if you know any in like Ochi or Kingston, preferably halfway tree, where you know that doesn't only have drugstore makeup, please comment down below. You know, I'm pretty sure not a lot of people will see this video, which is fine. So we're going to just tap it into the next side. Like to me, like just tapping it in just makes it look like really smooth rather than just dragging it across. This entire time I wish I knew this happened. Okay, so now that our base is finished, we can start getting into the eyeshadow. Now before, what I would have done, I would have used like probably like setting powder over my eyes before putting on the eyeshadow just to set it. But I also learned from a beauty guru that it's best to let the eyeshadow act as the powder instead of like so you don't get like a powdery look. So if you want the pigment to be like brighter, just allow the eyeshadow itself to act as the powder instead of putting powder before more powder. You understand? So you're not packing powder on top of powder, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I'm doing a bad job. I like to do my eyeshadow before doing the rest of my makeup because I have a fallout problem. Like sometimes when I put it on, sometimes like the residue will fall onto my face, and then you have to go add more concealer, add more foundation. I just don't like that. That's just not like that. It's not cute. Yeah, the reason this brush looks so like discolored is because I washed it and I just threw all the brushes in there, and then some just reacted this way. So I guess I'll learn my lesson next time not to do that. First color, now I'm going to use a transitioning shade, but I don't know which one to use. I'm joking. Okay, so now that the hardest part of makeup for me is over, now I can finally get into foundation, concealer, and all of that jazz, right? So as you can see, I have a lot of acne and blemishes on my face. This was due to a sunburn. I don't want to hide my skin, to be honest. I don't want to put any filters over it. I don't want to hide it. I just want to be transparent about what I'm going through. So yeah, this is currently what I'm going through, but I will find the solution. I will find the formula to fix it. It's fine. But in terms of correcting now, I don't have a correcting concealer. Never did. I think I saw them in a store one time and I had no idea why you had pink concealer and green concealer. I didn't understand it at the time, but now I do. But I just don't have it. So since I don't have a correcting concealer, basically anything that you have that is red for warm undertone, you can use it. I have a Maybelline Super Stay right here, so I'm just gonna dab it on the areas where I have these dark marks. Okay, so you don't really need a lot. You just need enough to just dab in. You don't want too much red showing. So you just, dab them over those dark spots right there. My skin is actually a big part of the reason why I didn't want to get into YouTube, because I just felt like you had to look a certain way in order to even be on social media, much less, and especially in the beauty community. But then this is what I love to do. This is what I want to do. And I just want to give myself a chance rather than not taking the chance and then regretting it later. I have a stumbling issue. Like, I stumble over my sentences a lot, and I guess it's because I'm anxious or nervous all the time. It happens in real life and it happens on camera. But let me tell you something. When I'm alone, when the camera is off, I can talk freely. Like, I talk to myself, like, with hand gestures and everything, and I talk freely. It's like I'm talking to my friend. As soon as the camera turns on, I start second guessing everything that I'm saying, even as I speak right now. And I think I just need to spend some time with the camera and just try and get used to it. And this is my first video. Barely anybody is going to see it, so I'm not too worried, you understand? But I just hope that eventually I'll be able to stop stuttering so much or stumbling over my sentences, so that I can talk freely and maybe not be so boring, maybe be more entertaining in the end. What else? Yeah, I have no idea how to write a script. Like, I have a script in front of me right here, but I don't know how to use it. Like, I have topics that I want to talk about, and I've covered, I think, 1, 2, 3 so far. This is the 3rd topic, if I'm correct. And yeah, I don't really know what to say. Like, I don't really know how to write a script. I think the last reason why I don't really like to wait, we need to find my foundation. Give me a minute. Okay, so I found my foundation. Yeah, I don't really like the toxicity on the internet. I really don't like it. It's just, I'm a firm believer in giving constructive criticism. I do believe that that is very important, but I also firmly believe in doing it in the right tone. You need to understand that just because you're blunt, just because you're a blunt person, doesn't mean you have to be mean. It just means that you tell the truth. And even if you're a blunt person who likes to be mean while you're saying stuff like that, have conscience. Understand that not everybody's going to take it the same way, and you sometimes do need to adjust your tone. You do need to adjust your tone when you're talking to some people. So yeah, I noticed that, like, there's a lot of bullying going on online, and I'm just like, I'm very sensitive, I'm very delicate, I'm not gonna manage this. But I realized at the same time that in every walk of life, no matter where you go, there's going to be toxic people, there's going to be negative energy, and you just have to learn to develop a backbone. So because of that, I decided to just take the plunge and just try. And if people come to me with negativity, block them or ignore them or something. do whatever you need to do to cope in a healthy manner, and just ignore them. Let's hope I can actually follow that advice when the time comes. I didn't know whether or not starting a channel made sense. Like, I'm not necessarily doing it for the money. It would be nice if I ever got paid eventually, but it's not necessarily for that. I just genuinely want to put myself out there and just do what I love doing. I don't know if I'll ever make a life out of this, but for now, I'm just enjoying what I'm doing. Like, this could be a little hobby for me. So I was concerned about whether or not it made sense to start a YouTube channel, given the fact that I'm going to have to start college and all of this madness, but I feel like this could be my pastime. This could be a hobby for me. And it's fun. It's fun because especially when like you conversate with like other creators, it gets really fun. Like, it's really great to do. And then you share tips with each other. You learn from each other. You take inspiration from each other. I love that part. Does it make sense? I don't know. But for now, I'm just gonna try, you see me? And this also isn't my first attempt at making a video. I'm not sure if I've said that before. I probably did. But it's not my first attempt at making a video. It's just that the last one, moving on. So yeah, today I'll be telling a story about how I got lost in New York con mi padre. Yeah. The last one just never did work out right. So we finished I'm going to blend it into my neck, but then my t-shirt. I don't know why I do this in the camera. I'm not really going nowhere. I'm not going anywhere. I'm stuck in that house. Alright, so as I said, now that I'm finished with the foundation, I'm going to go into concealer. And I'm going to show you how I do it specifically. Okay, so how I do my concealer is this. I start with like my brightest concealer, then I'll mix my darker concealer with my lightest concealer and put it in the middle right here, and then put the darkest one out here so that it's just not bright all over. So I'm going to start with my brighter concealer for the inner corner of my eye. Of my under eye, I mean. So now I'm going to mix them. And I'll apply it in the middle right there. Do you see the difference? I also like to mix the concealer for like my chin and my forehead because I don't really like when it's too bright, and I feel like I don't have the perfect shade concealer for those areas, so I just mix them again. You have to chop life, you know, you can't make life chop you. Okay, so we're going to let that dry, and then I'm going to put some lashes, some lash glue on my lashes. Sorry. going to tone it down. Relax. Relax. Ease. Okay, so what do we do now? All right, setting powder. Yes, I'm using the Fenty Beauty setting powder in the shade Hazel. I think it was on the box. Pro filter. Oops, not here. But I'm pretty sure it was Hazel though. I think I might want to get a darker shade next time. This one is definitely very light. Don't want to use too much. You don't need too much. Now, as for the things I do hope to achieve in the future, I basically just wanted to start this channel so that I can just explore more makeup. I do plan to go to makeup school eventually. It's just not in the books for me right now because I don't know what my timetable looks like for September. I don't know what's going to go on for September just yet. But yeah, I basically want to learn to just be more comfortable in front of the camera, learn how to talk more, talk better, to reduce the stumbling so much over my words. And yeah, and I don't just want to try, I want to try new products. I don't just want to try like the billion-dollar company products. I want to try like products from small businesses. I want to try products from like the ones that I see on TikTok or the ones that are like advertising on Instagram. Any little way where them I advertise, I just want to try those products because they look so good. And I hope it's not a scam. Most of them, I'm pretty sure they aren't scams. But yeah, I'm going to be careful though, don't worry. I'm going to be careful, have to be careful. So I'm going to let this sit for like 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes, the setting powder. And I think I'm going to apply my lashes off camera because it's starting to get tacky now, so yeah. Okay, so now we're going to finish off with contour. I'm going to do a lip, do some highlight. I'm going to show you the final look in the end. Choose to like do like a regular lip, like just put on some lip gloss, or you can do what everybody's doing now and use like pink lip gloss and go over and do all of that. Me personally, since it's just going to be a simple look for today, I think I'm just going to do the lip gloss today. Alright, so I'm gonna let this dry and then come back. so basically this is the final look. This is it. This is the look. My fan is on. I'm so sorry about that. I keep forgetting to turn it back off. And I'm sorry. So yeah, you can go out with this look. I'm so sorry about the under eye part. I forgot to cover my eyes when I was using the setting spray, but it's fine. I like it. I do. So yeah, comment what you think down below. And yeah, thank you for watching my first YouTube video. I don't really know what to say after this, to be honest. Okay, remember to like and subscribe to the channel. And thank you for watching.